When we think of the word loneliness, not many of us think that it could be related or even compared to some type of a disease, right? I mean, who would ever think that loneliness could equate to negative mental attitudes? Yeah, we could see that, right? But physical problems due to loneliness? Hey, David Essel here. This is an incredibly important topic because of the state of the world that we're in. Loneliness over the last number of years since the pandemic started has gone up dramatically. And there are many ramifications to it that aren't just about being alone or being sad. It gets much worse if this concept of loneliness isn't shifted, changed, and turned around. Hey, David Essel here for the past 43 years, helping people break through habits and thoughts and ideas that are holding them back. And many of us don't even realize that loneliness is there. Why? Because we cover it up with television, social media, sugar, salt, fat, white flour, oh my God, alcohol, pot, nicotine. You know, we cover up that loneliness, right? We come home from work and immediately walk in and turn the radio or TV on so we aren't alone. And then in the evening, when we start to feel lonely, there's nothing better than a drink or sugar or salt or fat or white flour to numb that lonely emotion so you don't even feel it. But we know something's going on underneath the surface, right? We feel disconnected. We feel overwhelmed. We feel not a part of society. We're looking around, and oftentimes the loneliest of us compare ourselves with others. And, oh, well, they're lucky because they had a great family to upbringing, or they're lucky because they have money, or they're lucky because they have the body they've always wanted, and woe is me, right? So loneliness then turns into victimhood, which is one of the worst places in the world because now we're going towards apathy. And the lowest emotion that you can get, in my opinion, is apathetic attitude, which means I don't care. I'm giving up. And the loneliness cycle continues to go down and down until we hit that, and that is a bottom that some people don't even recognize as a bottom. Listen to this. It was a number of years ago in the New York Times. They did a study, and it's mind-blowing. They said the negative physical effects, listen to this, the negative physical effects of loneliness equates to smoking almost a pack of cigarettes a day. Let that sink in. Comment below if you have any thoughts. Share these videos as I put them out. We're trying to make a difference in this world, and everyone can help. But imagine that. A state of loneliness can be considered now a disease state because it has the same negative physical ramifications of smoking almost a pack of cigarettes a day. That's not even talking about attitude, procrastination, low self-confidence, low self-esteem. I mentioned victimhood, resentments, hopelessness, overwhelm. All of that can come into the individual that's struggling with loneliness. Many people will try to avoid loneliness by just staying in any type of relationship whatsoever, no matter how toxic and terrible it is, just so they don't have to be alone. Don't fall into that category. There's ways that we can help you integrate back into the world, integrate away from loneliness into competency, moving away from loneliness into self-care and self-love, because when you're in a state of loneliness, the odds that you're taking care of yourself, self-care and self-love, is extremely tiny. But we can turn it around, and this is the great news. We'll take that loneliness concept that's stuck in the subconscious mind, like there's no cure, there's no help, nothing can ever be done to change this. We will turn it around. Reach out to me. I mean, this is the work I love, helping people that are struggling rise to their potential. That's what I've been doing for 43 years. Go to talkdavid.com. Share these videos. Go to talkdavid.com. If you know you're in this situation, everything is confidential. We'll make it work. I'm David Essel. Have a great day.